Radio is River. Radio is de rivier. Radio is de river. Radio is de river.
Do you want to take your business to the next level? Advertise with Radio East River by emailing us at admin@radioeastriver.co.za.
Yes, Rafi.
Our station, our talent, our people.
Tidang Ragi.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I pray that you anoint my every step. In the past I have dwelled off course. Even I'm surprised, cause somehow I managed to find my way back to you, God. What I do know now, it's not me that found you, but it's you that found me. Voor ek begin om te rip, kom ons maak open gebed. Ek sê dankie vir liefde, familie, God maak op my oor, laat ek sien wat ek het. Ek was getrip, gevang soos 'n vis in 'n net. Ek het verlang na die kerk, toe was ek gered, myself gebevind op 'n trek. Nou sê die man van sy werk, ek het gekyk na die woord, ek het gehou van die koor. Om my trein op die spoor, 'n stryd laat die duiwel verloor. Ek moeg om te sien hoe ons kinders vermoor. Ek het myself gebevind op die pad, ek het my amper verdring in die drugs. Dinge gedoen was gebring aan die judge, verskoning gevra en geding aan die dag. Ek wil my hart vir die Here gee, ek voel die krag in die Here eer. Ek wil my storie met julle deel. Ek was verlore, was heen en weer. Hy het my gevind, hy het my gebring op 'n punt. Hy het my gedra deur die wind. Die Here was daar soos 'n pa vir 'n kind. God het gekom toe ek vra vir 'n vriend. Ek het gebuig, ek het gekniel, ek kan oortuig, ek het gesien. Hy wil my lei, ek wil hom dien. Kom in my lyf, vat aan my siel. Voor sy besluit moet sy dink aan die prys. Hy het vir my sondes gesterf op die kruis. Hy het vir sy kinders verlos van die pyn. Because of his seed is ons nog in die tuin. Hey. Because of the seed that he has planted, we are blessed to still be in the garden. And for that I just want to thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for a second chance in life. Amen. Ek het gekyk na die woord en begin te verstaan. Hy het vir my skuld gebetaal. Mami het moeg al geraak om haar kind te gaan haal. Gebid laat haar kind kan bedaar. Here kom wys om my way van my kind gaan verdwaal. Kan voel dat haar kind gaan vergaan. Al die gewig op my skip laat my sink te swaar. Toe roep hy sy kind op sy naam. Nou wil ek rap vir die Here. Ek het 'n plek in die hemel. Ek voel soos 'n by oor die heuning. Rede vir lewe gekry in die mening. Ek het alles met my lewe probeer. Hy het my vergewe, my lewe bekeer. Ek is sy kind, het my lewe gegee. Sy lewe vir God of sy lewe verkeerd. Die naam van die Heilige Vader, die skepper van die hemel en aarde. Ek bid en het bring my net nader. Ek kan het voel, hy is binne in die kamer. Hy kom in die man as hy kom in die gees. Hy kom in my droom en is kommunikeer. Gekom in David, kom ons vrommel hier rees. Gevang in die bloed, ek is onder die eer. Dankie Here. Ek is 'n kind van die Heilige Gees, aanvaar Here. Hy kyk van my uit, laat ek veilig moet wees. Kyk wat die Here kan doen met 'n flop. Klaar met 'n pyp, ek is klaar met 'n pop. Ek het my dinge gesit op 'n stop. Nou het ek my lewe begin saam met God. Dankie Here. Dankie Here. Dankie ons Hemelse Vader. Dankie vir u se genade. Dankie vir die tweede kans. Dankie dat ek hier kan staan, meer as 'n oorwinnaar. Dankie Here. Amen.
Our station, our talent, and our people.
Onze Vader, wat in die hemel is, laat die naam geheilig word. Laat die koninkryk kom. Laat die wil geskied, soos in die hemel, net so ook op die aarde. Gee ons vandag ons daglikse brood en vergewe ons skulde. Wat van al die kinders? Here, wat van al die dinge? Wat gaan aan die binne? Ons raak dan al dit minder. Ons kinders lewe net te vinnig. Ons dink ons lewe soos 'n film. Wat van al die sinne? Ek try te praat met al die kinders. Daar's altyd iemand anders slimmer. Raak net aan die vinger. Ek weet die krag kom van die hemel. Dis hoekom praat ek saam U Here. Ek maak op 'n gebed, ek weet my hart gaan vir die getaway. Die duiwel het die plekkie, gooi hom uit, hy moet die evacuate. Mami moet die heilie van jou babies in 'n better place. Die res is vasgevang in getaways, I pray the getaway. Ek het ook 'n droom, ek soek die currency wat lekker ry. Ons werk met wat ons het, ons laat hy bjadel sweet is lekker lyk. Wat ek try te sê in die algemeen is daar's 'n better way. Learn to walk in faith, a better life is just a step away. Wie maak die kinders groot? Stop om bezig, gee ons kinders brood. Hy's 'n Filistyn, hy was gebore op 'n Filishoop. Hy wil ons kinders roop. Die woord van Jesus gee ons kinders hoop. Hy maak die kinders moord. Please don't push me, hou op kinders stoot. Bring my nader. Gebroke harte lei my uit die skade, uit die fire. Please protect our children, Lord, the kids are dying. Lei my vader, haal my uit die hande van die duiwel uit. Ek moeg van honger lei, ek vra U lei my uit die Bybel uit die kinders. Here, wat van al die kinders? Wat van al die dinge? Ons raak dan al net minder. Ons kinders lewe net te vinnig. Ons dink ons lewe soos 'n film. Wat van al die sinne? Ek try te praat met al die kinders. Daar's altyd iemand anders slimmer. Raak net aan die vinger. Ek weet die krag kom van die hemel. Dis hoekom praat ek saam U Here.
Our station, our talent, and our people.
At 021-565-0499 TPM for your halal meats.
Our station, our talent, and our people.
Butcher's Market offers the best quality, locally sourced, and 100% halal meats. Visit our store at Sandbury Square Mall. Contact us at 021-565-0499 TPM for your halal meats.
Good afternoon, goeiemiddag, Asani Bonani, Dumelang, Molweni, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, bonjour, salutas, salam, awe, amalelike mense, dankie dat julle ingeskakel is by The Business Hub with The Business Preacher live on Radio Easter, Cape Town's leading internet radio station. Hulle sê die ding ruk hier so, die ding ruk hier so, 20ste van die 6de maand 2024, 11 minute na 1 vandag is so, and definitely today we're going to have an amazing guest today. He is one of the members of Silula Foundation, Romeo Rabbi, or Riba. Ik zal maar net hoor bij om ze instap of ik zei van rechts, ik zeg maar nou van in Engels, you know. So, they are an organization that helps small businesses. They just have something on. So, he is on his way to the studio making ready. And I think he arrived at the studio. He's making, he's getting ready to be in the studio with us shortly. So 0645369095 is the WhatsApp line. If you want to tune in, and converse with us, 0645369095 is the WhatsApp line. A lot happening in the country yesterday. Yesterday of gister was de inhuldiging van die Suid-Afrikaanse president vir sy derde term. Cyril Ramaphosa was introduced to us yesterday as our president again for the next 5 years. So a lot of things happening currently in the parliament. So yesterday at the Union Building, he was hy ingeduldig gehad. So is hy intro hy snaaks gevaarlike Engelse naam. Ja, so hy was ingehuldig gister as die president van die land. So a lot is happening in our country. You know, I'm also impressed with how many people from the Cape Flats is also tuned, also in Parliament. You know, Mr. Fadil Adams, you know, that has made it to Parliament. So congratulations to him also. I'm friends with him on a personal level, so I need to get to terms to call him the Honorable Fadil Adams now. So it's a sign that our people can definitely make it. Also, you saw that some of Gayton Mackenzie's individuals also made it to Parliament. They are also sworn in yesterday or the day before as Parliament members, and for the first time ever, I don't know, I just must make sure of the facts, but it's making history that the youngest Parliament member is 20 years old. That girlie is 20 years old. She is from the Patriotic Alliance. So there is some change that we can definitely see in Parliament, even though it's still shocky. I'm still very nervous for what's going to happen in the Parliament. I'm not feeling convinced with regards to the coalitions and everything that's happening. I don't know, you know, because some political parties it's so easy for them to throw their toys out of the cot. So I'm hoping that we're going to have a stable 5 years. I can definitely see that investors is holding back to what they've investment in South Africa because they first want to see what's happening in politics. Politics have so many influence with regards to our business decisions and our things happening in the country. So definitely I'm looking forward to have a great show today with Celila. So definitely say hello vir hulle. Say hello daar vir ons as jy ingeskakel is. Ek sê vir jou baie dankie. You know, gooi jou comment man. Dit sal vir my lekker wees om jou naam live op die radio te sit. So definitely gooi jou comment. So 0645369095 is that line. If you want to throw your voice note there, I would like to play your voice on air with us. So communicate with us, be with us, speak to us, chat with us, praat saam man, moenie so iemand van die is waar die ding lekker luk. En as jy 'n klein besigheid het, today's guest is going to show us that there is hope for businesses out there, and they are the Cellular Foundation. Mr. Romeo Riba, I'm hoping I'm saying his surname right. He is with us today. With that being said, our motivational quote for today, I'm busy reading a book, and the book's name is The Seven Components of Vision. And The Seven Components of Vision, it's so a powerful book. It's by a new friend I've made, a preacher, author, businessman, Mr. L. R. Cook. So we are busy with some things in the background that you're going to see happening in the near future. So I'm busy reading his book. So when I get a chance, especially this week, I took a lot of time out just to become quiet, read, you know, and also to reinvent certain things. Reinvent certain things that I'm busy with, and just look at certain things again that I'm busy with, and just sommige kere moet jy mos 'n bietjie die moet jy mos 'n bietjie wat jy doen moet jy afgooi en dan moet jy weer you know opbou. So of jy moet net kyk of jy nog steeds op die regte pad is. So basically wat gebeur het is with this book, I read that the quote that I want to mention today is that in the 7 components of vision is, and what I've learned again is that you can have a plan and you can have a dream, but if you do not have vision, then your dream and your plan is nothing. Sometimes we as business people, we are so focused on the business plan, and then we forget to look if we have a vision. Sometimes the business plan is there, but the business plan without a vision, it's like dat gaan nie werk man. Jy kan nie jou besigheid ran sonder die feit dat jy 'n plan het, sonder die feit dat jy 'n vision het. And even if you are a leader, if you if you are a leader without a vision, then you cannot become a proper leader, and then you will always be a leader of sheep. And we both know sheep is one of the, with all due respect, sheep is one of the dumbest animals. If somebody calls you a sheep, run away. Because sheep is one of the dumbest animals that you can get, because that's why they stumble, that's why they get lost, that's why they hulle val sommer in 'n rivier, and because they have no vision, and because in between sheep there's no leader, there's no one that leads them. Because sheep doesn't really have a great vision. So, quote for today is, if you do have a dream, if you do have a plan, ensure that you have a vision, because it's a vision that will never perish. 0645369095 is that WhatsApp line if you do want to converse with us. Our motivational song is Local. Ons hou het local because local is global vandag. It is, we're going to keep it with this beautiful young lady, amazing lyric. Lyricist, Caitlin Philander met Hou Net Terugke aan. I want to inspire everyone that's tuned in. Listen closely to the words of the songs. It is Afrikaans, yes, but listen closely to the words of the songs, because there's sometimes when we don't know, your family don't know, your loved ones don't know, your friends don't know, your associates don't know, where you sit down and you cry alone because you cannot cope anymore with anything and everything what you're facing. I want to tell you this afternoon that there is hope. Hou net terugke aan. Keep on the faith, keep on the good faith, druk deur, aankap is die myn ding, en wanneer die lewe druk terug, is ingeskakeld by Radio Easter Rivier, Cape Town's leading internet radio station. Stay tuned as we get Mr. Romeo from Celilo Foundation in studio.
Easter Rivier,
Our station, our talent, our people.
die ding rukkie. Easter Rivier,
Our station, our talent, our people.
die ding rukkie.
Radio Easter River, Radio Easter River, Radio Easter River, Radio Easter River, Radio Easter Rivier, Radio Easter Rivier. Onze stasie, onze talent en onze mense.
Veel wat in die aard lê nou. Jy is stuck en is mag om te verdwyn. Hey, kyk ek het jou, ek weet hoe jy voel. Ek weet as baie wat jy question en ek weet jy is moeg, maar gaan aan my broer. Bly skep moed. Kyk vorentoe. Dinge gaan beter, ek hou nog 'n rukkie aan. Kyk ek weet jy stuck en ek verstaan jou pyn. Ek weet van jou suicide note wat jy altyd skryf. En ek weet dat jy maklik om elke dag 'n rede te soek om lewendig te bly, man, ek weet hoe jy voel. Jy doen met dinge wat jy nie redig van praat, van jy voel dis worthless, van niemand sal jou verstaan. Gedagtes wat jou laat en let draai jy nie aan, en jy voel jy het die krag om nog 'n dag voort te gaan, maar nog steeds staan jy op. Jy sit 'n smal op jou gesig, probeer jou beste om mense te convince dat jy okay is, dat jy redig happy is, maar om te weet jy draag jy die hele wereld se gewig. Jou hart is hier en jy bevraag jouself, like, hoe gaan jy hier oorkom, hoe gaan jy dit uitmaak, maar ek weet die sterk hou nog 'n rukkie, ja, en dinge gaan beter raak. Ey, dis vir jou wat in die aand lê na jou, jy is so stuk en is mag om te verdwyn. Ey, kyk ek het jou, ek weet hoe jy voel, ek weet as baie wat jy question en ek weet jy is moeg, maar gaan aan my broer. Bly skep net moed, kyk vorentoe. Dinge gaan beter, ek hou nog 'n rukkie aan. Dis vir jou wat in jy aand lê na jou. Jy is so stuck en is lag om te verdwyn. Ey, kyk ek het jou, ek weet hoe jy voel. Ek weet as baie wat jy question en ek weet jy is moeg, maar gaan aan my broer. Bly skep net moed, kyk vorentoe. Dinge gaan beter, ek hou nog 'n rukkie aan. Ek glo
Radio Easter Rivier, onze stasie, onze talent, onze mense. WhatsApp ons by 064 536 9095. Talk to us. Die dang ruk hier.
Eerste rivier,
Our station, our talent, our people.
die dang rukkie.
Constant one in times of my emotions running high. When I'm overwhelmed, you are my rock. When there's peace around me, but inside my soul, a troubled tide. Your voice reminds me that I'm safe. No matter the turns of life, all I need is to dance with you. I feel on top of the mountain with you, because I know it's the valley you brought me through. I can't imagine my life without you. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. I feel on top of the mountain with you, because I know it's the valley you brought me through. I can't imagine my life without you. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. When I'm down in all my heart, feels like I'm walking in the dark. You're the one who helps me, pulls me out. All the times I've walked alone, you sent someone a glimpse of hope. Through it all, you showed me that I'm found in you. No matter the turns of life, all I need is to dance with you. I feel on top of the mountain with you, because I know it's the valley you brought me through. I can't imagine my life without you. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. I feel on top of the mountain with you, because I know it's the valley you brought me through. I can't imagine my life without you. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Surely goodness and mercy.
You are listening to Radio Yesterova.
And we are back. Goedemiddag, doe maar lang. Asani Bonani, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salutas, awe, salam, awe. You are back tuned in to the Business Up with the Business Preacher live on Radio Yesterova, Cape Town's leading internet radio station. It's fun in live how you get challenged. Or the very same thing that you preach. I always say wanneer die lewe druk terug. En dan kom die lewe sommer by jou wat het sê. Maar ons druk terug, ons is terug, champion. Are you here? Are you cool? Are you great?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, a little bit of inside what's happened behind the scenes when when technology just failed us. But anyway, we are back. And for that people that have missed what Cellular is about, I just want to just quickly, again, just tell us a little bit about Cellular quickly. Just to have a recap and then we continue from there.
Yeah, so I don't know, do I just start from scratch? Let me just start from scratch.
Yes, whatever you feel.
Yeah. I think there was a bit of an intro for myself. I'm Romeo Riba, all the way from Limpopo. There's a small town called Begasfort there. It's a mining town. It's actually called the Platinum City there. So I actually gained knowledge of Cellular Foundation last year. But my entrepreneurial journey started in 2017 when I came to UWC to pursue my career in education. I started I found myself enrolling in multiple entrepreneurial programs in the institution or through the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation there. I initially joined a program called ISA, Entrepreneurship and Empowerment in South Africa. So ISA is a collaboration between 4 universities, 3 from the US and the University of the Western Cape. The 3 from the US is University of Florida, University of Colorado, and Notre Dame University. So the program is driven by one professor called Dr. Michael Morris. He's a professor in entrepreneurship, development in disadvantaged areas. So he developed a framework or a program called ISA, whereby he brings about 30 US students from all those universities and then take the same number of UWC students and then match them, group them into different groups, and then they consult mainly entrepreneurs that are based in disadvantaged communities. So I happen to have excelled in that program, whereby when Sululo Foundation was born last year, because Sululo Foundation is partnering with his program called UPBI, which is an entrepreneurial development program as well, running globally, together with the University of the Western Cape, which is UWC. He referred me to Mr. Khani to assist him with the program, because the program has a segment of student consulting. It's a 10-month program, but it has a segment of student consulting, which I was part of. So initially I didn't start with the foundation. I was part of the student consulting segment, which is 3 months out of the 10 months. So because of how passionate I am and how I did with the ISA program, I was then referred and I started working for the foundation.
Yes.
So that's how the foundation
came
about.
So the foundation, I'm hearing that there is hope for entrepreneurs. What type of, who can, let's quickly look at the age gap. What type of entrepreneurs can, at which stage should your business be? Do you have to have an existing business? What should your age gap be? That type of things. What is the qualifying criteria to benefit from your programs?
Yeah, so that's a very good question. And I think it comes with our value proposition as a foundation. So there's a lot of programs or organizations that are running entrepreneurial development programs. But if you look, the traditional approach of those programs is there's a hard requirement that always set aside or exclude the poor and the marginalized. So with our program, we don't really have hard requirements. We just have to commit. Like actually our requirement, the main one is commitment. So you can come with an idea. You can come with a business that is already making, like, let's say a turnover is 10 million, or you just have a business registered, but you don't know how to enter the market. Basically, the main requirement is commitment. That's why we're primarily focusing on disadvantaged communities.
Okay, so the primary focus is disadvantaged communities that, if you say disadvantaged communities, I don't want people to throw me here with stones if I name it, like people that stay in Delft, Khayelitsha, your West Bank, your Biala. Okay, in Biala is a big area, that's some, Biala, Shalvelp, and that type of areas where there's disadvantaged people. When you think that there is no hope for your business, there is organization like Sululo Foundation. Is there any type of fees that they have to pay? Do your programs come for free?
Yeah, another good question. So obviously a foundation has to run like any entity. There is stuff that needs to be sorted out on a monthly basis and other things that need to be sorted. So the program comes with a fee, but because we are serving disadvantaged communities, we always thrive to go out there and partner with other organizations or the corporates or government to come in and cover those costs, right? So the current fee of the program is about 30,000 rands, but throughout the past 3 cohorts, there has been corporates that will pay 80% of the 30,000 rands, and then the entrepreneurs are liable to pay 20%, which is, we regard it as a commitment fee. But as we are growing, there will be other organizations that come in and say that, well, we want to cover up the rest of the 20% for the entrepreneurs. So most of the time, I would say 80% of our entrepreneurs haven't paid anything to be part of the program.
Wow, that's beautiful. So when you go through the program, you graduate from the program, what happens after that? Does Solila Foundation work with the entrepreneur? Is the entrepreneurs that have achieved success after that? Did they actually went out and start a business? That type of things.
So yeah, the program is divided into 5-6 ventures. So the first one is venture boot camps, where the entrepreneurs attend 6 weeks consecutive boot camps on Saturdays. So by 6 weeks, only one day, which is Saturday, you have to come and commit. And then after that, there's venture coaching, where they are divided into smaller yana groups, and then they are allocated a coach, and they attend forum sessions where they are coached based on what they have learned in the boot camps. After that, there's venture student consulting, whereby we will prepare their profiles and then send them over to UWC, and then they will recruit students. As I said, student consulting takes 3 months. So they'll be spending 3 months. Each entrepreneur may be paired with 3 to 5 students. Based on their needs. Yes.
Sure.
So, and then after student consulting, there's venture, networking, where we organize workshops, we organize other events, like we are partnering with our labs, and also the government. I'm sure we'll get into detail in that, where we foster like an ecosystem of entrepreneurs based in disadvantaged communities to network and actually do business, know each other, and assist each other. And then there is venture research, right? So with venture research, we haven't actually tapped into it because we only started last year. So now we are looking into diving deep into that, especially that we're actually partnering with institutions of higher learning, right? So we want our journey as entrepreneurs based in disadvantaged areas to be documented, to have research that this is actually happening, but it was never formalized in a sense of like having formal writings, that there's actually a market in disadvantaged areas. And the other one is venture capital. So whereby we will be we're going to have an event this coming Saturday where we're going to award entrepreneurs some prizes and all that. So with venture capital, we are looking into doing a funding readiness after the whole program, maybe at the 8th or 9th or 10th month. We do funding readiness, and then we go out there and source funding for our entrepreneurs. So that's how the program runs.
So how do you, when it comes to venture capitalism, how do you source funding? So you make the business funding ready, and then you put is it another program that the entrepreneur have to go through, or do you do it on behalf of the entrepreneur?
So let me make mention of this rather. Our modus operandi is that when you just give an entrepreneur money, or you make them aware that there is actually a benefit of money into anything, any program, or a lot of people are going to be interested, and
Only
the interest is not of positive results, because there are other entities that we have engaged with that will tell us that we were giving people like 500,000 rands, a million, or whatever amount, but 3 years down the line, when we come and evaluate, there isn't much. There's a car that the guy or the entrepreneur never had. So people tend to spend the money on their own. So we foster social capital instead of actual money. So for us, we actually assess the business because we are with you for 10 months. We assess you, we look at your growth, and then we are going to look at your need. If you need office space, we don't give you money directly. Because of social capital, we look at organizations that offer or can partner with us to offer office spaces. If you need a laptop, for example, we were working with the Booster Fund program from the Western Cape government. We were able to buy about 34 laptops for the 50 that were enrolled currently at that time. And we gave them inverters as well because there was load shedding. So we're not necessarily, when we're saying venture capital, we don't really mean money, because there's a lot of research that like businesses that are given money in the name of support don't really work. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I've seen a couple of your offices. I think I saw something in Davos, or is it the vision of yours? I don't know if I saw something in Kayalitz, I'm not too sure. But how can people get in touch with your office?
Yeah. So far, let me make mention that we have ran a total of 3 cohorts since last year. It's a 10 months program.
So
I don't think there has been 30 months past, but we have ran actually 3 cohorts.
Wow.
So because of the divisions or the ventures, different ventures that we have, once we run a boot camp, we hand over to the coaches. After the coaches, will hand over to UWC, so we can start another cohort, right? So that's how we run. But in terms of our quarters, or where we actually operate, the Sululo shops that you see all over the country are for the business. So there are 2 entities here.
Wow.
There is Sululo Uluto Technologies, which has been in existence for the past 20 years. This year,
and you started there, right?
That's where the business started.
Wow.
Right? So that's where Mr. Khani's journey into entrepreneurship started.
Sure.
And then the foundation only started last year, which is where I work.
So sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
So this is the way I'm catching it. This is actually a story where the founder started with one thing, and then he said, "No, man, I cannot only grow alone."
Yeah.
So then the Sululo Foundation was born.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely. So the founder is obviously someone who was also in a disadvantaged area. I think he spent most of his time in Khayelitsha. He's originally from Eastern Cape. But then he's motivated by the struggles of Khayelitsha. So he built a business that is now corporate, like fully corporate and running itself. So now he started the foundation to give back to the communities based on his journey and knowing the struggles of starting a business from a disadvantaged area.
Wow.
Yep.
Amazing. We have about 3 minutes to continue. So if you should speak to an entrepreneur that's currently listening to us, what is that? Why? What is the reason they should? If I should ask you, what is the reason for them to join into the Sululo Foundation program or entrepreneurship program? What would you tell them?
Well, South Africa is in a state of a crisis right now economically.
True.
There is over 40% unemployment rate nationally. And youth unemployment is over 60% in South Africa. There's a small number of big corporates. They cannot hire all of us. So in order for us to solve that problem of unemployment, we need to actually foster entrepreneurship development so that we create more businesses that will absorb all of us.
Of course.
So that's how I see it, and it's as simple as it gets. You just need to start something and seek for support. You'll get it.
Wow. Just start something, seek for support, and you'll get it. Can you just quickly share your contact details with us? Is there email address and so forth?
Yes. So in order to reach out to us at the foundation, you can email foundation@sululo.com. Our website is sululofoundation.org, and then our number, we have a WhatsApp number now, but either way, I also use my own personal WhatsApp for now, because like it's gonna take time for me to reach out to it. So my personal number as the program coordinator of Sululo Foundation is 060-401-7454. On our social media, you can find us. You can easily just search Sululo Foundation everywhere on all platforms. You'll be able to see us there. We are live and very much energetic. We have a dream team that is ready to attend to your queries and ready to usher you into the foundation.
Fantastic. I'm going to invite you back in the near future again. I think today's technical problems did not allow us to uncover a lot of things. However, our time has come to an end. We have Mrs. Jacobs tuned in, my beautiful wife saying tuned. And then she says this was informative, but way too little time. Mr. J, I agree with you. We will get them back.
Of course.
In the near future, we have Mr. Buota saying all sounds good, but did the help companies? I don't know. I think that is a question.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any companies?
There's quite a lot of companies. As mentioning, we are only new. We're coming from inception of last year, and now 3 cohorts. There's a lot of companies. If you look out, Katlego Landscaping Masters, it's one of the companies that are blooming right now. Kuhle Nails and Beauty is one of our products that is coming through. There's just a lot of companies that one can list down. But yeah, it's all companies that come from disadvantaged communities, and now they're making a huge impact. There's a lot. I'm hoping to come back to share a lot of other exciting things that we're doing. It's just beyond entrepreneurs in the disadvantaged communities. Even students. Students are graduating and they're not getting jobs. So now, part of our partnership with UWC, we're seeing entrepreneurs that we're serving employing graduates from UWC. I think we have, since last year, we have over 25 students that are permanently employed by our entrepreneurs.
You know what? And the thing for me is, what I like about what you're doing is, and where we can resonate or agree is, my message is simple in what I do on air and off air. And my vision is to see individuals, young and old, choosing entrepreneurship as a job. That should be the change. That should be the change South Africa. That is how we're going to actually fight back when it comes to the struggles of the economy. Not with this EPWP programs that we now get. We're getting expanded public work programs that is only giving people jobs for 6 months, 12 months. It's not by giving somebody a job and says, I'm giving you a salary, because you are intriguing that person into slavery. You understand? Where we should change the entire strategy of how the country is actually being run. Whereas if I am a certain institution and I need people to work for me, I tell them, listen, you do not come in here and you have a job. No, you come in here and have a business within my business, even if I'm a bank. That should be the strategy, because if we have that, we will promote independence, we will promote economic development truly. You understand? And we should try, and companies, the bigger corporations, should try and move away from employing people for the next 25 years. No. We should promote entrepreneurship. We should say, listen, you come in here as an independent contractor. This is the vision of the company. This is the foundation the company is built on. But you come in here as an entrepreneur, as a co-owner of this company. And in return, we call the salary, this is your profit sharing. That is the motive operandi that we should change. Understand? If we should run a government like that, if we should run the job issue like that, I think many things will change for the economy, even for personal people. We will take so much things serious. We will put so much effort into going into our jobs, because we will know I am really part of this. Not but the window dressing that we do, that people do at companies. You are part of this, but you're actually not part of it because this is a job. This is slavery.
Of course.
You understand?
There's a lot of money circulating in these disadvantaged communities, but then we're going outside of those communities to buy, to enrich the already rich. So if we can know how to circulate the money within our communities, even infrastructure development will come into play, because the money does not go out. So that's our heat. We are heading all communities to come join through, as we actually make entrepreneurship development in disadvantaged communities fashionable, right? So the new Camps Bay will be in Khayelitsha, it will be in Mitchell's Plain. It's going to be safe areas, because everyone won't be economically desperate, right? We'll be supporting each other. Whatever that you do, that's what we are about, right? So
and then your APSA will also be found in Khayelitsha. And your West Bank, and your East River, and your New Kales River. That is how we should think. Mr. Godfrey Abrams says, I was late, you never late, champion. Thank you that you're there. Richita Lasiba says, there is an article that I read that says small business is what will mitigate unemployment. Exactly. That's exactly what we're saying. Pastor Elmarie Sol says the Lula Foundation is one of the best programs for an entrepreneur. So thank you so much for that. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm definitely going to invite you back, champion. I'm going to invite myself to your institution just to come one day to one of your programs or to your events and so forth. And we'll see what we can do together. So 0645369095 is that WhatsApp line if you do want to converse with us. And if you do do want to know anything more, we are definitely here to assist you. So 0645369095. So I'm going to try something new on the show. I'm going to play some sort of gospel. They say it's gospel gom. It's gom, but it's Afrikaans gospel gom. Yes. So I'm trying to go back to the fact that we only want to play 100% local. So I'm going to try as much as I possibly can to play local. If you do want your music to feature on Radio East River, this is a station that promotes local. So email us your music to submissions@radioeastriver.co.za and you might get featured. This was the Business Up with the Business Preacher on Radio East River, Cape Town's leading internet radio station. And we had Cellular Foundation in studio. Champion, thank you so much for coming, Mr. Riba, for coming today and committing to this interview to share with us. I'm encouraging the public to definitely go out and go support your organization and see what they can even do, whether it's from a contribution perspective or whether you are one of the students that wants to benefit from the programs that you present.
Thank you so much for having us. Looking forward to the future.
Brilliant. Stay tuned to Radio East River, Cape Town's leading internet radio station, playing out for you Stone Kaviza en D-Flow met Gewag vir my tyd. Radio East River.
You are listening to Radio East River.
Die liewe staffie buite, so sit jou feite noemen. Die vyand het gedink dat hy kan in jou brein inklim, maar wat hy nie weet nie, dat sy is die Here se kind. Die duivel kan alles probeer, maar dit gaat om nergens bring. My lewe in plek val, toe kon mensie verstaan nie. Ek het gewag vir my tyd, tot God my kans gee, want in hom vertrou ek en ek weet dat hy slaap nie. Onder hy sal teerkom, as hy om net jou afschiet. Toe my lewe in plek val, toe kon mensie verstaan nie. Ek het gewag vir my tyd, tot God my kans gee, want in hom vertrou ek en ek weet dat hy slaap nie. Onder hy sal teerkom, as hy om net jou afschiet.
As my tyd, van die beste tyd is op God se tyd. Satan speel uit, ek vertrou op God van hy slaap nie. Hy gaat jou kop vir my gee spasie. Die geliefde vir almal is haat nie. Van die baat nie, ek gaan jou haat nie. Ek moet vorentoe, vir my afdruk wat ek bly aan boe. Vir my swak maak wat hy bly aan loes. Sê ek is niks weer, ken het, hy is confused. Baie is so skyn, hulle is net jaloes. As hy vir my haat, dan gee vir my boost om dit weer te doen. En ek volg my droom, ek sal altyd glo. Het gaan waar word, van ek het geloof. En ek glo in God, en ek glo in God, en ek glo in God.
Toe my lewe in plek val, toe kon mensie verstaan nie. Ek het gewag vir my tyd, tot God my kans gee, want in hom vertrou ek en ek weet dat hy slaap nie. Onder hy sal teerkom, as hy om net jou afschiet. Toe my lewe in plek val, toe kon mensie verstaan nie. Ek het gewag vir my tyd, tot God my kans gee, want in hom vertrou ek en ek weet dat hy slaap nie. Onder hy sal teerkom, as hy om net jou afschiet.
Hlala wethu wena kasayidisa man. Kasayidisa man.
My lewe in plek val, toe kon mensie verstaan nie. Ek het gewag vir my tyd, tot God my kans gee, want in hom vertrou ek en ek weet dat hy slaap nie. Onder hy sal teerkom, as hy om net jou afschiet. Toe my lewe in plek val, toe kon mensie verstaan nie. Ek het gewag vir my tyd, tot God my kans gee, want in hom vertrou ek en ek weet dat hy slaap nie. Onder hy sal teerkom, as hy om net jou afschiet.
Radio East River, Jangaraki. East-River, die Jangaraki. kan ik wel opgie? Als God van mij omgie. Ik moet hem nou lopen, ik moet hem nou prijzen. Ik zal die God los hier. Mijn knieën zak elke dag, ik moet hem danken. Een nieuwe dag, een nieuwe kracht wat ik ontvang. Dat is zo waar. Hoe kan ik wel opgie? Als God van mij omgie. Ik moet hem nou lopen, ik moet hem nou prijzen. Ik zal die God los hier. Mijn knieën zak elke dag, ik moet hem danken. Ik moet hem danken. Nieuwe dag, een nieuwe kracht wat ik ontvang. Dat is zo waar.
God sluit mij van zijn paaien, van die devil is een liar. Hij weet je bij je mensen, je bij je draaien zwaaien. Maar ik kom mos, en maak ik gospel on fire. Ik kom mos, en maak ik gospel mos on fire.
Ja, gooi je rechts en dan links. Draai je om en terug. En gooi die handen in lucht. Want Jesus Christ komt terug. Zeg gooi je rechts en dan links. Draai je om en terug. En gooi die handen in lucht. Want Jesus Christ komt terug.
Kala witches, doing na kastay visa man. Hey, kastay visa man.
Hoe kan ik wel opgie? Als God van mij omgie. Ik moet hem nou lopen, ik moet hem nou prijzen. Ik zal die God los hier. Mijn knieën zak elke dag, ik moet hem danken. Een nieuwe dag, een nieuwe kracht wat ik ontvang. Dat is zo waar. Hoe kan ik wel opgie? Als God van mij omgie. Ik moet hem nou lopen, ik moet hem nou prijzen. Ik zal die God los hier. Mijn knieën zak elke dag, ik moet hem danken. Ik moet hem danken. Nieuwe dag, een nieuwe kracht wat ik ontvang. Dat is zo waar. Dat is zo waar. Dat is zo waar.
Radio Yesterday, die Tangaraki.
You are listening to Radio Yesterday. Looking for your dream home? At Central Blue, we have just the right types of homes for you. Discover our eco-conscious townhomes complete with free appliances. That's right, you heard. A fridge, a TV, and a washing machine, all for free.
Or explore our brand new freestanding homes, each with its private garden, where you can relax with a cup of coffee or watch your children play. Or are you more of a modern apartment type of person? Check out our community-centric apartments, perfect for safe and affordable living. Your dream home awaits. Visit Central Blue today in Blue Downs.
Come to Central Blue, the heart of Blue Downs, where it truly feels like home.
Our station, our talent, our people.
No need to check your watch. You already know what time it is.
Chapter systems are offline.
Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
All the way from America, man. Shout out to Radio Server.
This is Shay.
And Jerome Parr. Shout out to Stereo 360 and Jeremiah, a.k.a. Utters of God, for holding us down. We are KTG, keeping the gospel.
Radio Yesterday, Radio Yesterday, Radio Yesterday, Radio Yesterday, Radio Yesterday, Radio Yesterday. Onze statie, onze talent, onze mensen.
I have this feeling when I'm with you. And I get this feeling when I'm around you. When you hold me close, so gentle and tightly, we're losing all control as the night goes. We celebrate our love tonight, Come let's dance all night. super